Hello, this is the Unseen University of Gateshead. Oh my word, how silly me. I forgot my microphone. I've got a microphone because I'm important. I'm more important than you, which is why I'm the Dean of the Unseen University of Gateshead. Can't actually see my lips moving because there's a microphone in the way, which is why my voice is a little bit louder than it was when I first started talking. Now, what we're talking about here today is a history lesson from a long time ago. If you're very young, you won't remember this at all, okay? If you're older, you won't remember it either because nobody will have told you unless you're in the circles that I'm moving sometimes, that other people move in sometimes, and therefore maybe you might have heard from certain friends of friends of friends, but it might have just been labelled a bit of a myth, like the urban myth that is a certain name given to someone I know who's also called Matilda, a certain girl I know. Right, anyway, we've got an audience here. Do you want to shout out the audience? Like, we've got Mandy and Mike. Right, okay, so they're watching what is going on, and I'm talking, and unfortunately couldn't get OBS to stream this live, so I'm having to record it. I'm hoping to talk for approximately 85 minutes on this broadcast. It's very important you pay attention and take notes, okay, for the exams that you'll be failing later, probably, because there'll be very high grade mark schemes for them, and we are very fucking harsh. Oh, sorry, hang on. You don't saw? Sure. Yes, indeed. Right, okay, so you just key this as the start of the broadcast. If you want to edit out that bit of introduction, you can't wait. Okay, my name is Norbert Moncellery. I am the Dean of the Unseen University of Gateshead. Okay, I've been Dean for approximately 7 years since it was conceptualised, and we've grown quite steadily in that time, both metaphorically and physically. And as you can see, if you look at my arms, which I'm not going to show you, they've grown a tiny little bit as well. Because when I say we've grown quite considerably, what I mean is it's like a fucking snail's pace. I'm bloody gonna say that again, will you? I'll tell you an interesting story. I was in India once, and this guy was trying to sell us some paper I saw. I didn't want to buy it. I'm not going into the rest of it, that's a completely different story. I was sure confused and stressed out. Imagine imagine I've got this cat here, I've got a cat monster. I've got more than one, He just comes over and step up, please. Don't show yourself, but put your hand on it, okay? So come over, imagine the lighter in your hand, or that half-lit cigarette. Give us basically, just somehow get this out in hand, but not like violently. Just kind of, take it sort of for the shit tar. Obviously, I'm like, can't mate, I'm like, it's just made out. He gives the tar, I didn't want it. I'm like, I don't even smoke. I don't even fucking smoke cigarettes, man. I smoke rollies. You've got me fucking bottle of whiskey, man. Fuck off. What the fuck? What do you want, man? It's just being mugged off. Like, what the hell? Anyway, sorry. It's a side note. You can edit that out as well, if you want. If you want to edit this there. No, you don't have to if you don't want to. No, I don't want a biscuit. I wouldn't mind you cracking that candy with a backdoor, because that was only a prop for the purposes of it. No, I didn't want to have you. I would like someone to make us a rollie if possible. because I'm busy talking, and I cannot do everything all at once at the same time as talk and think on my feet now. I'm on my feet, so I'm thinking on my feet. Okay. Right. I'm sorry, right. This is a history lesson in the history of rave music, right? Okay, so there's a film coming out this year about Castle Morton, 1994. If you're a raver, number 23 is the total number. Right, 23 odd years ago, is not when the story is based. It's based approximately 3 years ago from June this year. June the 2nd, in fact. 2 and a bit years ago. Is that correct? I think it's correct. It might be 3 and a bit, maybe 4. I don't know. I don't care now. I'm not really bothered. I'm working out here now. Or you can ask the government who managerial company for this company who we did the hostile takeover of with shenanigans. It wasn't just shenanigans, it was shenanigans. Well, you know, like naan bread, if you use that as a metaphor, right? If you get a naan bread from Aldi, it's got a little bit of garlic, and that's it, right? No, right. This is like naan bread from Namaste Takeaway and Sunnyside, right? When you've rang them up and said, mate, I don't mind paying like an extra £3 for this naan bread on top of the original £2 odd. Because now just put it over this. Right? Because what I'd like is I'd like this naan bread to have really tiny slivers of fucking chili. I want some coconut, I want some saffron, and I can't remember. Can you think of this? Or what? You just make up some other bits that you'd put in that would gang in a really, really posh naan bread.
Coriander. Okay. Rosemary.
That'll do. Right. I think you heard that, or you didn't. I don't care. Did I not? I'm not fucking bothered. Right. Anyway. Where was I? Can you remind us where I'm at, please? I've got memory problems, right? You're going to have to keep us informed, the audience, Mandy and Mike, whose name I nearly forgot. It's Eminem, Mandy and Mike, M. It's like that, lot. You didn't forget his name, do you? Eminem. Who did you forget? Oh, no. Not doing that today. Not doing anything about that to Dre, right? Okay? We're not talking about that to Dre, right? We're not going to talk about it. If you've forgotten, you're an idiot. That's it. Right, hold on. Right, I'm going to walk over there, bang my head off a wall a couple of times so in front, shake some sense at myself. No,
Don't do
no,
that.
I'm just being silly, man.
Don't do that.
I'm just being stupid. Right, one job, man. Right, I normally drink Monster because it's made by 666. This is made by Rockstar and stuff. I have to do. It's covered in Northeast Don feathers or something. It's alright, I'm not exactly like that. Oh, that's a Monster. Oh, that's much better. Oh, better. Wicked. Has it got Northeast Don feathers on it?
It does.
See, Northeast Dons are like little angels. They came flying over today. Every batter up. Oh, you're so beautiful. Look at them moved. The molded, the little angel feather wings all over it. Look, all over this. The angel feather wings, the angel feather wings, the angel feather wings. From the Northeast Dons. Oh, such nice little lads. Just nice little lads. I was a bit impolite about them earlier, but we're not doing that. If you want to report on that, you can write a strongly worded letter to the MP, that fat clown in Parliament who brushes his hair with a balloon when he eventually gets round to taking the crown and piss on his head if it's not melted yet. I'm not going into that one either. Right, so, anyway, back to the point, right, look at it. So, rave history, 2nd of June, 20, 29, was it 20? Whatever. Was that 2018 or was 2019? Well, work that out later, we'll find out. I cannot remember, but what I do remember, there's some very important things. Okay, so my international gangster friend came round, right? Because he was driving a box van who got my friend Simon from fucking Sheffield to rent on his credit card for it to get the system down, right? Right, Benners probably is only just finding out about this now, as he watches this 6 years after it's been broadcast. Doesn't know what to tell them until now, right? But yeah, I basically rinsed about someone anyway on the big van. No, it wasn't a loot box van. It was not. I don't know. Not. This is an important point. It's a fifth fucking important point to the story. This van was a VW, right? It was fucking about 15 foot long at the back in the space, right? But the turning circle of it was about 18 meters. Now, if you have had the misfortune of driving one of these, please write the VW. Tell them there's a shop online at kk13.dizzyjam.com, right? And when I look for the t-shirt that comes in red and green, right? Right, buy that one, not the other ones, right? You buy the other ones if you want, especially the blue one, the base family pamphlet one, because that's 1,500 quid, right? And then I'll have something useful. Right, base bin, half a base bin, or quarter of a base bin, or a quarter of so it's expensive. And then like some Koreans and hookahs and
The good ladies,
some more hookahs and with a corner, maybe, right? So anyway, just a little side note. This is not made for children, as you are aware. Most children are not up to the standard of educational elements provided by the unseen university. Right, okay, so anyway, we've got this 18-meter turning circle on its van. Not only that, the subframe was off by at least 1.6 millimeters, plus or minus 0.5 millimeters. And I can see that by eye from where I stood looking at it. And I pointed it out to the guy who was like looking at me going, probably thinking, is he serious? Probably got back with the calipers and oh boss, you know, that Kenny said it was like off by 1.5 millimeters plus or minus 0.5 millimeters. Well, actually, I was only off by fucking 1.2 on it. And he did that by eye from 4.5 foot above it. Now, how is this fucking character? He signed a fucking thing, base traffic, which isn't his name, obviously. He lives at the fucking City Hall, listed on the Crime Enforcement Agency page on Facebook, right, which sounds like some kind of agency. It's got fucking 9 likes, but it's got 13 moderators. Admin. What the fuck is this fucking guy all about? I don't know, mate. Ding. Yeah. Fucking shut up about him. Forget about him. He doesn't exist. He's an urban myth, right? Who was that? Oh, I don't know, mate. I just got a call. Yeah, and it said like subtitle like that. Right, anyway, so, right, okay. So anyway, the international gangsters helped us get the fucking sound system in my house, because it was in my house at the present time, right? It'd been in my house and that, right? And luckily, afterwards, it didn't put it back in the house because we were caught up the stairs, it was over the stairs, it was straight in standard, you know? Plus, to go round the corner, which was useful. When I had to hide the fridge at the guy, to prevent myself getting stabbed with like, psychotic torture to death for some DNA I didn't possess, luckily. But that's it, another story. You won't hear about from me. So anyway, this amplifier rack weighs in excess of about 60 kilograms. It's about fucking waist high, and I'm like kind of tall. Like, you know, I'm sliding it down the stairs, and I just like let go of it, thinking, oh, he's got it, and he twisted his leg off, and that, fuck, and I'm shit that fucking pain in this international gangsters on me. Oh, fucking God, fucking what have I done? It's my best pal. He's in massive amounts of pain, but I know how fucking nails he is. He's not explaining how massive amounts of pain he is. He's probably about a 7 out of 10 on the Richter scale, kind of thing. And he's like, no, I can still drive. He can hardly fucking walk, mate. He's like hovering a bit like how do. He's like this, fucking, fucking hot and half. Hardly fucking walk. He drives on the way to Sheffield, right? Right, so my mate's like adamant he's moved house. I'm like, alright, you moved house since I was last there. Aye, moved house, man. Moved house, new house. Wicked. I thought you'd really moved. Like, a while ago. I come down and check it, and I remember. No, man, we've moved, man. No, man. Ages, man, since we've moved. We've moved again. We've moved, man. We've moved house, man. We've bought a house. I mean, Bella's have bought a house as a sign on before. Well, not obviously, but it's all on before. And he's like, we've moved. So I'm like, okay, so we get into Sheffield. I know exactly where the house is or was. How we get there. It's basically along London Road. You take a left. It's not the straightest street to get there. But it'll get you there. And I'll have where it is for you. So I'm looking at a map, I'm looking at the bomb. I'm chewing around. I got the fucking map upside down on the phone, drive completely the opposite direction from the main road, like that was sugar time. And at the top of the hill, it's a fucking posh area with trees and that. Got like Jesmond houses. Like, not the fucking terraced ones either. So, like, it's fucking either semi-detached or detached ones. Like, he doesn't fucking live here, like. There's no fucking content way he fucking lives here. And I realise he's got a good job. He's a fucking genius at fucking programming Linux and that, and whatever fucking shit he does. But there's no content way those two absolute fucking monsters live in this vicinity. What the fuck? Shall I ring him? Brr, 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 brr. Right, what's this street called? Oh, we're busy. Oh, do a little up the street. Right, oh. What number? Oh, fuck, it's gone. Fucking drive to this street. It's only a wood, a mile and a half long or something. Not quite a mile. It's probably not even a mile and a half, but it's quite long. It's half a mile. It's a quarter mile. I don't know. It's kind of fucking long for a street. Like, you're looking for your mate Tush, and you've never been before because he's moved house twice since you were last at his house. No, sorry. You could take her into the house, right? And I was like, fucking hell, this is like World War III. It's like, everything's like, like that. Fucking hope you had seen that on that camera, like. That's how I felt. I was looking at people just like ghosts in shells and that. Right, so I've been to that house, right? That was one house. I've been to the other house, which is our place. The mate who, like I was told by the international gangster with MI5. So when I'm buying paintings off them and that, you see, like, these are just sitting around. Why are you buying them shit paintings, like? Well, because I want to keep them out. Because I need educational paintings. Or something stupid like that. We'll just edit that off later. Or just hide it on the internet in such a manner that nobody ever watch it or care. Or be that bothered. Well, you can show us if you want. You think it'll make any difference? You know what I mean? Like, what for? Well, you just said, what did I say that? Like, rewind that and play that bit of corner explain it out. Me buying one, yeah, fair with that. Or did I shut that fuck up? Right, okay, so you shut it for me. But anyway, so basically, alright, so we're driving out of this shit. We're sitting at the top of this hill. Tickety tock, clock. Oh my word, that clock's going round. I can see the second hand going pound. If it was a techno drought, it would be doing. How she goes in, cause it's going right to it. Tick tock, at 120 BPM. Tick tock. Oh, that's what's that was it. Fucking hell. Derber. Etc. Eventually we get an answer. Right, that number. Right, okay, jot down. You're fucking kidding us, aren't you?
Over there, yeah.
I were there, yeah. I were there, right? You know where we are? Well, the house I was at last time. He's not moved again. He's only moved once. It's just that when I went to see him, the fucking time I went to see him to buy the paintings of him, right? I had my hair in a top knot, a single dread, right? I was psychotically deranged from being off my medication, right? I didn't tell him I was coming, right? And you see where you are there? Right, I'll turn this down so the camera people can see. The people won't if they ever watch this, right? I was sitting right on a chair here, right? Standing as he comes in, right? So my mate comes in, right? And like, imagine me, like, just sitting. I can't walk, it's not sitting out there, I'm sitting. So imagine me sitting, just like. Staring at him as he comes in the door with his boyfriend, right? He's coming in, right? So he's doing this, right? He comes in, he does this, right? He's like, that was very sort of, them kids in the beef-off film. The thing, I thought that, Mandian Mike is a palace. You know exactly what I'm on about. Your wavelength is so tuned in to his frequency. It is unreal, mate. Because some people aren't at all. So far from it, I literally just can't like. It'd be easier if you fell over and just pretended it hit you. You know what I mean? Because I literally can't be bothered. That stinks that bad. I think I need to go and like wash my ears out with fucking bleach. So anyway, right, so I have been to the fucking house. I've been to the house before. So basically, I've just wasted about 55 minutes driving into Sheffield, gone completely in the wrong direction because he's not telling us where the house is. He wouldn't tell us that he'd only moved once, and he moved again. He moved. I've been drunk, but I like literally not noticed. Give us a fucking straight answer, not a gay answer. A straight answer. Yes or no, black or white. 1 or 2, 3 or 4, 5 or 6, 7 or 8. On its side, appreciate. Infinity, late. Oh my god, yes, we were late to the party. So we arrived. I said, yeah, because a little, your mate's got like bag of pills there, a little pill dust, just gives a tiny little line of pill dust, just to pick us up slightly, calms down slightly. Had a little bit of speedy on the way down, so I'm like tattling it a little bit. Right, okay, listen, I brought you a sickhead painting, the one off. Hang on. Thank you for the paintings got off you last time. Nice. Right, no bother. Right, so what we do is, we're going in the kitchen, and I'll sit down, I can't be arsed. Fucking I can't see. Now sitting there, I'm gonna chuck it. I'm like fucking. Imagine like fucking us walking behind the hedge where we speak out. Load the van. My sound system's in the van. We full rig bag. We're full about fucking £12,000 worth of investment, possibly ish. Not far off. No, fucking brand new eminent speaker drivers. Fucking full price and not quite expensive. That's shite. You know, fucking costs a lot. Putting on fucking parties for people. As no, not everybody who comes to a party is as some people at this party. So we'll get to it later. You know, Liz, I think this might be a slightly little bit longer, 85 minutes that I'm aiming for, you know. It might get a little bit longer. It might be like one of really in-depth university lectures. Right after for it, lecture 101, history lesson. Yeah. There's a history of it. Right, so anyway, right, eventually we load the van. Right, we're ready to go. So what does Simon say? What do you reckon Simon says? Mike, what do you reckon? What does he say? Right, Mandy, what does Simon say when I say right, ready to go?
Take me over here.
No, man, don't be stupid.
What's the postcode?
No, they've got the location, I haven't got it. He says, no, we've got to load the van. It's only 10 minutes ago, man. You've been sitting sniffing lines of cat and getting wobbly fucking eyed. You didn't even notice her walking out with like fucking half a ton of speakers loading in the van behind you. You're so busy chatting shit. Talking about fucking techno or something. I don't fucking know. It goes like 140 BPM. Goes bum, 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 bum. Sometimes it has a hi-hat between the bands. Sometimes it has a snare and a second bang. It has a 303, goes waka waka waka. And the chick doesn't like it as much as side trance. I don't see anyone complaining or taking us to court yet, so I'll continue. Yeah, man. This is going to be on the agency channel, mate. I've only got 2 subscribers. One of them's me. Probably both of them are me, in fact. You know what I mean? I've got 4 channels, at least. If I remember the login for the older ones, I've got 6.
Are you going to sue me yourself?
I'm going to fucking make cars. Oh, we're going to ring cars and tell them to watch it. I haven't uploaded it yet. I'll tell you what, as soon as I upload it, I'll bring it up. In fact, I might go to his house and use his Wi-Fi to upload it. He's back on the door. Carlos. His name's not. He hasn't got a surname. He just says his first name twice. Carlos. You gotta remember that. Carlos. Always gotta use so. As Mr. Walker Gate told me, in good faith. Oh, 2 seconds. So I told him, well, I fell for that, but Mr. Watergate one because he's not stupid. So I've told him, day off your life. Hope you didn't use that one wisely, you fucking runt. Guys, the 55 bar, I think it was, so right, let me snick it on pizza or energy drinks. Oh, I've got an energy drink, lovely. Someone got us one, thank you whoever that was. Oh, found in the bushes. Thank you, any Dons, for your fairy princess style of you want to cancel that. Much appreciated. If it was you, if it was not you, I don't care, I'm going to thank you anyway. And you don't, I'm going to send this video to you, because you have much respect to do. Right, so I started the journey from the house in Sheffield to the party venue in Sheffield, which is in the woods and areas of the countryside, not the pit. I'm like, alright, so Sam gets in the van, we meet National Guard stuff. Sat in the van, or driving up, how far is it? Not much further on. To be more specific, is it like 2 mile, 4 mile, 5 mile, 8 mile, half an hour, 3 hours, 2 hours, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 32 seconds, 1.17 seconds and fucking a bit. Just a bit much further on. Right, so you can't do specifics. Doesn't matter. So down up left of this pub, down in this car, we're going to rate here, right? Place card surprise viewpoints on the corner as a fucking card surprise viewpoint. Because if you're stupid, you drive really fast and get a surprise view as you go over that fucking crash and come die. Oh, fuck, that was a beautiful. Oh, that fucking. Oh, that hurt for the 3 seconds before. Oh, look at. Oh, is it a white light? Oh. Oh, that looks like a car down there. Looks like me. Oh. Drive carefully when you count a surprise viewpoint to 93 corner. Right. There's a car park before you get up there on the right hand side. People park there, right? But going down, walk down to the 90 degree corner, walk down a couple hundred yards. Someone at some point, I don't know who it was, there was a lock on the gate. Somehow, at some point, there wasn't a lock on the gate. I don't know how it happened. Some kind of blue magic or something like that. The frost got right. And I saw called Frost. Frost, would you be interested in helping with some frost magic? Right, of this nature, right, removing of the buds and such shenanigan things that block entrances to useful places. If I replace the buds in useful spaces and keep one of the keys for myself and laces, that's what laces is. So, do you want a code name? Do you want to be laces as a code name? Right, your code name's laces, and you don't know home partner. You don't have that Mike, or that's Mike, or that's Manny, or that's Manny, or Eminem, or even if that's the real names, again, mate. You're fucking just different army. You could be fucking on for years decoding this shit. Oh my fucking word. When they said he was a genius, I misunderstood the term. But even egotistical. Also, Lonnie said Simon in his dream, in his head, when he thought about retort to some of the things I said. I said, well, if you believe that, then you would believe that I'm actually incorrect. But as Lee Davidson once said, he said, oh, you know the thing about bass tracking that's interesting? Oh, it's the effect of a lot of people think he talks shit, but then afterwards they realise actually he's fucking right. As Lee Davidson, Jesus, yeah, Jesus, yeah, Jesus. Don't get religious, talk to Jesus. Right, that's his nickname. there's a track called sorry, from 1988, which I'm not going to mention, but we know, you know, you maybe know, I definitely know. Sam probably doesn't know, Benji might know. He's a techno general. If he doesn't know, I'm going to buy a copy of it and snap it off his head. It's 30 quid. At least. No, I'm not snapping off his head. I'll say, oh, Benji, you heard this chart? Boom, be-doo, boom, be-doo, boom, be-doo. Acid, 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 acid. Do. So I'll break the cat video for a second. I need a break. Right, we're going to take a word from our sponsors. Right, we've only got one sponsor. It's ketamine. So here's a fucking video advertising ketamine. Oh, I've got an internet. You'll have to hotspot us again. Quick fire, please. Turn internet on. However, I was hotspotting us. I don't think it was you. Was it? I don't know. No, because if it's not used for 10 minutes, is your phone flat or not? Oh, it doesn't matter. Right, okay, we're not having a word from the sponsors at all. You just have to remember we're sponsored by ketamine. Right, okay. Right, I need a seat. I can't cope with all this. I've got a sore leg for reasons other than putting on ears. I didn't drop an amp on myself. I didn't have an amp drop on this week. Okay, I feel a little bit uncomfortable now. So I'm bringing my mates another rollie. Right, very much appreciated. Mandy, do you mind doing that? Right, start it. Okay, so where we are. So, okay, so we'll get the lock and it vanishes. Basically, I didn't get the lock. I don't know how I got the lock. Somehow it vanished. I don't know. No, I didn't look. But anyway, there's a big rock anyway, so roll out off this like sort of bit of a hill and that bit sort of like steep little thing. There's only about just enough room to put a van on the ground, and then there's this like steep drop of about 8 foot. So we drive down. It's muddy as hell, right? We get the van doing, start working out where we're going to set up. Loads of vans are going on. Convoy down this 1.5 2 mile, 1.5 2 mile down this track. It's kind of muddy because it's been wet and that. Half getting stuck in the mud, half not getting stuck in the mud. Thinking, oh God, fucking hell. Oh, it's not getting this fucking set up.
How did we get the van?
Fucking right, okay. Remember, 18-metre turning circle, woods. 18-metre turning circle, woods, mud. This is gonna come important to some of the things I'll explain later. Forgotten why the guys are so pissed off that Simon was the one who paid for it. The international gangster's the one who drove it, and the one who signed it back into that car was base fucking traffic. Name unknown. How's that guy? I don't know. Never seen him before in my life. By looking in his eyes, I don't ever want to see him again. Oh yeah, mate, I fucking want to put my feet on that. I want to be at home with me fucking granddad's stool. I wish I'd fucking remembered it. I should remember that one that looked a little bit like Granny's stool, but I don't know if she even had one. Found my granddad's stool, right, in his house after he died, took it home. Found one that looked similar, but in white, but like a bit more fucked up, being left out rain in the street and that. I had it in the little greenhouse out the back bench and I just left it there to come to us with. But I tell you what, it'd be a great rave. Be at home, like stool, put my feet up, jog. It'd be fucking awesome. I tell you what, no, that can't be awesome. It's too complicated. I was going to say come move that around, but no, move that around. I do various things well, fucking up, and it's going to be uncomfortable because some people don't have the home comforts. As I said myself, after I got back from fucking Lily Allen's fucking book signing in London and trudging around London all day with a crackhead who was on crack to keep him awake from the medication that he was being force-fed by the fucking mental health services. Like, he didn't have anywhere to sleep. So I sort of Right, one time just wandered about the house and made myself not gone to bed. Myself not sit on the sofa because I wasn't allowed nice things. That's how you teach yourself to fucking appreciate what you've got, you fucking spoiled little bastard. If you've got a sofa to sit on, you're better than a lot of people who fucking, in some places, have not got a sofa to sit on. I've got a chair to sit on, I'm gonna have my legs on, tough fucking shit. Deal with it. That's 4. What does it mean? She knows. I'm not saying it. You're gonna have to learn. Right, that's all about learning opportunities. The University of Gateshead on scene. So anyway, okay, so get a spot, right? Get a van park, right? Okay, so fucking, right, I'll look at the spot, right? Look, mate, alright, okay, so it's like back over here. So I fucking aim me rig this way, away from outwards towards the like sort of cliff face. No, aim it that way, aim it towards the other way. Are you sure? You're 100% sure? Definitely about that. No, I think I should aim it that way. No, definitely this way. Right, okay, right. Oh, I've forgotten a really fucking important part of the story. Prior to me setting off, there was a discussion about doing a link up of some kind. Do you remember what happened to the link up at fucking UK Tech 2015 when our fucking guy delivered your van? Was he a van delivery guy? Or was he a mate who was supposed to do a link up with his top end system? Hang on 2 seconds. Let's just make a little bang bang noise, just very fucking briefly, right? So you can hear how loud this cunt guns, right? No, not that, man. I mean the speakers. This is 100%. This is Fruity Loops. This is a tune I'm making. I'm gonna play one bar of it and see how much this fucking distorts the fucking piddly microphone. Right, listen to this. That's me hi-fi. That's 2 of them. I had 8 in the fucking back. I had 8 of the bastards in the back. The ambulance 8 all together. Right? It can power that. So I'm out, spent fucking 25 minutes removing them. Right? And spent another 25 minutes lifting fucking things about the same weight as a fucking car into the back of the van and pop the wheels. Thanks a lot for that one. That was fucking good fun. Wandering around psychotically deranged around UK Tech, thinking, I am a peaceful entity, please do not fucking murder me or eat me, with all these people eating fucking fatty food out of a fucking van who turned up, managed to sneak on site somehow because he was probably mates with the police or something, selling fucking burgers, and everybody's gone, oh, it's a big fucking queue of twats, like fucking dead flesh. Would you eat me? No, but you're human. You're sentient. Fuck off. That's another story. Anyway, right. Where's it up to? Alright, so we're doing this link up, right? Oh, yeah, okay, I will do a link up, right? Right, okay, so I've got like, oh shit, whose name is that? Who's he? Cut that out. Censor that. Doesn't matter. I'm not bothered. I'm fucking honest. If you're not, like, I'm called Kevin. You didn't know who my nickname is?
Kelly?
If that's my nickname, or if the name that was my nickname was my name, or my nickname or my name was anyway, so link up. Hello, I'll tell a story for Unseen University. Here's how you got headphones on, so you can hear but you're like, what can I say? Whatever. Don't get yourself on camera because I can't be able to cut you out. Very good. Right. Okay, so link up. Well, I was discussing about link up. I'm like, look, I don't want to do this link up thing again, but look, I have to fuck up. Here's on camera, but it's on the background. Doesn't matter. Do shit. Right, what can I do? I've got this sub. It's got really good. It's about 2,000 watts. It's 18-inch double loaded. Well, like sort of G-sub, like reflex. Yeah. Right, okay. What else you got? got his home-loaded subs. Okay. And I've got these other subs as well. Right, so you got three completely different subs with different frequencies, different fucking delays on them, and different fucking shit like that. Right, and you want me to do what with that? Well. Right, Simon, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I think will be the best plan. Right, I'll bring down my full system, you bring down the monitors. No. Right, so 48 hours later, he phones up again, or 24 hours later. I've had an idea. He says, I'll bring the monitors, you bring your phone. Simon, you're a fucking genius, mate. I couldn't have thought of a better idea myself. If I'd thought of it myself, I would have done, but I haven't got the brain power that you've got, obviously. Fucking hell, man. Tiny Boost, I'm sending this to your channel first. I'm commenting on your post, and I hope you're going to play our fucking 17th birthday party next year. What year is it? Diddle-it-ding. I might not upload this for 3 years. He might have already been. Fucking, I might do that. Aye. Like literally, aye. Unlisted, like the fucking demo I sent to Gabriel in the address of the email that I'm not supposed to have his address of. Unlisted. So if it gets one view and I see it, because it's the only one who's got it. So I'm going to track down Tiny Boost's fucking management crew. I'm going to send him this video unlisted, and it's going to remain unlisted. If he shares it, well, fucking it's not my fault. Ramzan Akthor is the first person who's getting a public version, most definitely, because he's a fucking badass. And I fucking respect him. I haven't even met him, but I know he's gonna be funny when I meet him. I know he's gonna be cool. I just nah, right. Alright, so you doing this link up, right? Okay, so anyway, right, so he's got his monitor rig in, I've got my fucking big fucking 6 bass bins, fucking 6 tops, fucking massive fucking meter high amp rack and that. I've better not stop bubbling on these top of it. Oh well, I've got a roll in my hand, so it's according to the rules anyway. Alright, well I can get a Jenny off for the guy as well. We've got a step hill 6 kilovolt amp generator. Off guy took forward and lifted out the van or into the van or some shit. That's when a certain international gangster misconstrued the turning circle, put the first dent in the van outside the person's house who picked the Jenny up off. Luckily they weren't bothered about that brickwork getting scraped or some paint, but guys in a van shop were a little bit disturbed by the fact that we didn't seem to ask about the fact that the paintwork wasn't as perfect when we returned the van as when they dropped it off. Oopsie daisy do, what you gonna do, fucking so. Who? What? Talking about, man, we're Karmic Enforcement Agency, you can't do shit. Like literally, I have heard nothing back. It's 3 years now. I think Simon would have told me if they had managed to succeed in the £1,200 they first applied to get offered, or the £2,000 later week they tried to get offered, 3 weeks later when you didn't pay the 1,200. Cut your card up, 3-letter them. What's 3 letters? Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna go and shit. Wipe it on my face and come back. That's interesting. I actually spilled a bit of petrol on my fingers as I picked me rolling back up into my mouth. Still didn't catch fire. Is that one of them fucking Hollywood myths?
Yeah, that's true.
That's why it's in the rule book of base traffic that if you fill up the fucking generator, you must have a lit fucking rollie in your gob when you're fucking doing it, otherwise you're not doing it properly. And you're doing it again after you've walked that garage and bought us another fucking milk carton. Because you may as well be bloody milk cartons. It'd be easier to fucking fit the fucking fuel into the generator after you've lost me two spouts, you fucking pricks. However that was a joke. Or fucking, what you call it, fat. Now, you're not getting your full names. She doesn't exist anymore. You're out the equation. Right. Who's that down there? Yeah? There's nobody there. There's not a joker. We're not a joker. Oh my god, this lecture at the Unseen University. I guess I didn't put a little fast one on his audience. When he was funding his lecture, he made them look down the road and said, "Who's that?" There wasn't anybody there. I can't believe it, mate. I told him mate about it. And then he said, "Oh my god, I can see on the video there's snot coming out of my nose. I hope it's not full of speed." Oh, it's went back in. Oh, hang on, 2 seconds. Ah, it's better. Right. That wasn't a sponsor, by the way. Unfortunately. It was just for other fucking associates. Well, remain nameless, but will be sweetly on my next LP. Walk a gate, who knows what that means? Walk a gate, who knows what that scene is? Oh my word, what a scene are you creating? Oh my god, he's gonna hate you when he sees this video. He's gonna really not want to work with you again. Like, interesting. Right. Oh, okay. Alright, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. If Simon, if you decide you don't want to work with us again, then that's just what we'll have to do. Okay? But as I'm not disrespecting you, I'm just telling the story as I see it. Okay? So if you disrespect it, take it to court, or whatever, or didn't, or just do whatever you want, I'm not bothered. Basketball court. Let's take a basketball court. Like Gilliman as the full judge, jury, executioner, right? If I score more goals than you, I guess I'll chop your head off and play it into the basketball court, leave it, and we'll take your body to where should we take it? Where's a good holiday destination for everybody? Road ahead. No, I'm not being serious about that. No, I mean, no, see, it's fucked up, man. Like, the 340 scene's supposed to be on peace and love, right? And there's all fucking fights and that, because drugs are involved, and there's money involved. People get all fucking angry, people get stabbed up and that. Fucking, I love baseline, but like, apparently Niche and Sheffield used to have fucking drive-by shootings and shit. What the fuck is this shit all about, man? How am I sorting a fucking job? It's not on. Right, anyway, so where was it with the story? Okay, so I've been told which direction to set sound to go, right, okay. So I got some help unloading the van. I give one of the cameras, 4 cameras I've got, right, I hand them all out to different people. Jake Arnold takes some fucking badass photos. I remember, quote unquote, roughly wording of Bass Track has one of the best fucking 3-party sound systems in the country, right? Unquote, quote unquote, rough quote-ish, deceased rest in fucking power. Right? Fucking Jarastafari, fucking Jedi mind guy. Yeah, Jasmine, I'll let you watch this at mine as well, because you'll find this makes on headphones, I mean, just sit doing something else, I don't know, you're watching it. And I can't be asked to watch this, sick of my life already, I just want to talk myself out of it.
No, don't do that.
No, I'm really being silly, man, I'm not good at it, I just can't be that. Okay, it's seeming like quite a task I've set myself. Yeah, I speed up a bit, but I keep getting sidetracked. You know what I mean? I don't know how, how it happened. I don't know how it happened, mate. It's like, Simon, when I said, oh, can you get us a pill of someone? When I see someone,
You went to a pizza.
and then, no, I didn't, but I just literally got so fucking bored waiting for him to fucking break into the country. Could have got a pill for him. I just, look, man, I can't get his one. I didn't get his one. Do you want a balloon? No. Are you sure? Aye. They're really good. I've had them before. No, try one. Wait. You try to teach us about fucking hashish in India. I've fucking smoked an entire pyramid of hashish. If you bring me any more bricks, I'll still be fucking sculling with them. I don't need bricks for my pyramid, especially hash bricks, because MDMA bricks, I'll stack them up and sell them at your party. If it was cocaine bricks, you better be up to the fucking standard, otherwise you're going back. If it was ketamine bricks, well, we'll smash them up and fucking see how many fucking unlines we can do, as DJ Blackman knows about. Do you know about the unline thing? Right, unlines, generally, just quickly make us a line out of that, just for visual purposes, just zoom on a place, and I'll see what it is. No, do the card so it looks like a line. Right, okay. As quick as you can, It doesn't have to be big or small, it doesn't have to be taken away. Okay, just visual representation. That is a line. Right, okay, that's a line on a plate. Right? Online, it's usually easiest to do with cat, but you can do it speed that, or cocaine if you're really fucking rich. But as you just mash that fuck out of it, crush it as finely as you can, smoothly spread it across the paint, like plate like it's paint, but it's not paint, obviously it's powder. You just get a smooth layer of it until it's almost even all over. Then you go, oh, that's nice. And you shake as big or small a line as you want across the fucking plate. It's an unline, because what's left is a gap. An unline. DJ Blackman knows about this. Look, Blackman, I'm fucking sorry about fucking signing off the thing by going fucking sarcastically funny. Kill yourself now. I was joking, man. For fuck's sake, man. I was fucking taking the piss, man. Fucking sort your head out, man. You blocked us on Instagram, man. How, man? I love you bits. I'm not gay, but you fanciable if I was. I'm not, but fucking if you were, especially considering your record sales, you could probably buy a brand new fucking mini. Fucking Andre, hey, give me some methamphetamine. Hey, I haven't slept for 6 days. Wow, fucking hell, man. Slow down, man, you fucking cunt. Jesus Christ, man. You took that fucking miniature roundabout at about 98 miles an hour. No, not quite, but anyway, a little bit too fast. Andre?
70, sorry.
Here's some fucking... No, don't. I'm not mentioning that. It's not contractually obliged by the University of Gateshead. By the way, if there's anybody willing to embark on an unseen university course, there's one Gannon. The fees are £18,000 per year. You'll get accommodation, or as that, you got a little bit of food occasionally. You got very intense tutorage. 1 year at a time. You can take it as a gap year. You can go 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. But if you only do 3 day and you sign up for a year, I'm still keeping you 18 grand, and you decide you don't like it, you can go back home. I can't remember my address, PayPal, but I think it's karmicenforcement@gmail.com. I suspect very strongly that it is. Deposit the money in there and put phone numbers, emails, contact details of some kind. I'll send you the prospectus after you've paid. Because I won't have any money I printed before you've paid, you stupid cunt. Oh man, would you fucking think this is a fucking paradoxical fucking universe of fucking time travel fucking shit or some shit like? You're gonna prove time travel now, are you? Literally, mate. No, I'm talking about race. Like time travel back fucking 3 years approximately. The what? Oh, that film I've seen that one. I was good. I was fucking freaking that like. Clock. Yeah. It's alright, Pat. I didn't have very berries first. It's alright. I'll get up. I'll press the buttons. You just. That's when me, you, like, love you. Love you. Oh, I'm so glad I'm married, Joe. God, who would I have married if I'd married someone? Imagine if we'd met at college and I'd not been fancying that horrible blind girl and she's now going. Do you remember this story I told you before? I only half tell you. The fucking RLC, right? Because fucking last pair of fucking Harvard's family fucking brother and sister crew were fucking dead. Both ended up half blind. How that happened? Did she see it coming? Did he see it coming? Did everyone see it coming? I don't know, mate. If I'd had a third eye and I'd saw that coming, I wouldn't have started fucking telling Cushy the Pikey MC, as he wasn't known at the time, about how shit his babysitting skills were and that, and how much of a fucking arsehole he was. I wouldn't have spent hours every night smoking tacking his mum's house and then dissing the fact that, oh, my taxes pay your dole money every fucking night. I'll accept a written apology if it's accompanied by a £350,000 cheque made out to Escobar's Gardens Limited. Hashtag fucking Bella. Right, so, okay, right, so I'm getting the van fucking unloaded. Got a bit of help with that, right? And then basically I was just fucking flakes off. Fucking bing, vanishing out. Fucking surrounded by speakers, fucking cables, fucking this big thing. A bit like this. A bit like this. God, a bit like that, right? With fucking like not to follow my cables, man. Sounds cables, Bella's cables is a fucking spaghetti western fucking edited by a man on fucking mushrooms, LSD, speed, cocaine and crack from 17 different films that were being worked on at once in the same studio, and he happened to spec everybody else who were a hypnol that fell asleep, and he put them all together into one short that was 27 minutes long, metaphorically speaking. That was the credit cables, and the fucking amps and fucking totally on its own roads. But I had no clue what was going on with that. I wasn't touching it, mate. It's not my department. That's your rig, mate. You're doing the monitors. I'm doing the front of house. Remember what I said on the phone after you detailed your amazing plan to me? Which I had no idea about. I'd never even thought of such a plan. I thought it was going to be really complicated, like with time delays and that, with them horns and the reflex and the fucking scoops, all three running base, different time delays, different fucking things like that. Now, like, hold on, yeah, we've got one frequency there, just about 37 hertz. It goes right there. There's nothing above till 62. It goes, and then we've got kicked down alternate. Aye, that's perfect, mate. Aye, need better. Wicked. I'll go right. Said no DJ ever. Right, so I mean that's maybe a slight exaggeration, probably. Well, it is. It is. I mean, you got to embellish things a tiny bit occasionally, but not by much. This is all is truthful as I see it. Right? If I'm embellishing it, I'll say I'm embellishing it. Anyway, right, so approximately 4 hours after the van, I'm still fucking plugging shit in and fucking all the fucking cables have been promised are fucking shoddy as fuck, falling to bits and pieces of shite. Some of mine went missing after the fucking beach party when Aunt Savage blew me fucking amp. Cheers for that, pet. So I wasn't wearing my suit when you rocked up with your boyfriend. Shaggy later, maybe. Or not. Anyway, probably wasn't your fault because it was the sound engineer who fucking was that crap doing the band. He held everything 12 decibels into the limiter, which is a very, very slow attack release limiter called the volume control AVC2 unit made by Formula One Sound. No, Formula Sound, not Formula One Sound. Formula Sound. Same people who make mixers for fucking what's that sound system called? It used to be Function One, yes, they're the bastards. Yeah, Function One. Oh, what kind of mixer did I have at this party? Function One, Formula Sound, FSM 600. Second hand off eBay, 400 quid, fucking bargain, 300 quid, bargain, 200 quid, more bargain. I don't know what it was somewhere one of those three figures, approximately. As a kind of goodbye, the 1200 quid now. The noise floor's a lot quieter than that generator. And when it goes boom, it fucking goes boom. Right? Basically. You hear it all fucking going boom, 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 boom. Come on, baby. Boom, 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 boom. You can't hear that. Like you can probably hear a little bit more on the £239 RRP or £279 RRP copy of Pioneer DGM 600 made by Behringer, that's your guy. The Techno General wanted to swap for my FSM 600 because, as far as I could tell, he didn't like the look of it, didn't like the layout, and also it didn't have the obvious fucking, what's that effect called? You must have been at Get Your Skates On one time in your life on a Tuesday night, if you're from university at Redsmore, when you went, that fucking effect on the DGM 600.
Wow.
Aye, that effect. It's not flange, it's not chorus, I can't remember what the fuck it's called, but anyway, it's that anyone ever uses out of the 8 effects, right? They won't be asked to get the fucking BPM in time for the delay. No one knows how to use it properly, no one uses the chorus, they just use it, right, and that's it. So obviously, it didn't have that, because it's a fucking mixer, not a piece of shit. Oh, you know, that sound check we did like an hour ago, on that mixer you've never used before, without an instruction manual, with no obvious fucking effect channel. Can you put more reverb in your mic? I bet would you like us to suck your tits while you do it, so that the audience can have a wank now instead of when they get home and forget about how bad your singing is. I nay bother. Right, so this is another story. This is the glow when fucking this lass has just done our sound check. A bit more reverb. Aye. That was what the sound check was for. This was last year. The sound check, not as you walk on stage. I don't know the mixer. I don't know how to get reverb on it. You've got a good enough voice. You don't need fucking reverb, right? Do you know what happened when I fucking displayed my vocal talent to the fucking artist Cornelius Vesuvius in his house? I went, alright, so I did like, I think it was a high E6. Go on, do it now. And it's like, oh, no, that's E4. Yeah, let it go. You don't generally hear echoes that go "nging" at the end in a fucking flat, do ya? If you've got a good voice, you don't need any fucking reverb at all, you fucking silly, pathetic excuse for a band. Right. Anyway, that's another story. Big shout to fucking guy in Manchester whose name I've forgotten. I'll remember eventually. I'll send you this to have a do you just want to help yourselves to the lemony snicket there, or do you want to pass it over to me? You just can choose either or. Right, okay, I like that choice. Can't smell of petrol. I wonder why that is. Anyway, so diesel generator, right? So 4 hours into the equation after we land at the fucking site, I'm still trying to figure out why my amp's not working because it got blown. It wasn't all your fault. The sound engineer put the 12 decibels into the limiter, so I changed the other limiter, which is protecting it, and also had the wrong setting internally, and one of my speakers I didn't realise was not fucking wired the same as the other one. Okay, so it wasn't all your fault. I'm sorry, so don't think I'm absolutely massively dissing you. But if you ever use a limiter, right, and it sounds like it's getting quieter the more you turn it up, it's because it is. And then, you know, when the breakdown comes, it goes boom, 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 boom. Oh, not only kings wear crowns, and then boom, boom, boom. That's because the limiter's turning it down by more than you're turning it up, right? It's a technical thing to stop it getting fucking blown up the speakers and the amplifiers. Unfortunately, it's not completely foolproof yet. Right, whatever you do not ever touch the master fader on my mixer. Why? Said the DJ. Because it's set at a certain volume. He lied. Question from the audience. Mandy, you go first, because I think she might guess the answer. Or he might guess the answer. Mike, Mandy, who's first? Put your hand up if you think you know the answer, and give us a guess. Why don't you touch the master fader? It's set on a master fader here. Stand up, have a look at the master fader on this, right? Very subtle, master fader. Not so simple, right? Okay. So I'm looking at all the other faders, I'm looking at the master fader, right? I'm not going to explain this to the fucking people at home, because fuck them. Right? Okay, you've examined it? Right, that's the master fader there. Don't fucking touch it. No, don't touch it. Do not touch. Right? Don't touch it, it's set. Right? You see all the other faders, you're allowed to touch them, but you're not allowed to touch the master, right? You don't have to look, but he can explain if he wants to. What do you think the reasoning for that is?
Level.
Well, technically yes, technically no. What I'd like to introduce to you is a DJ show called Shock Horror. The DJ's a fucking retard. He doesn't listen to the sound engineer who spent £30,000 on his equipment. And I've rocked up with fucking 2 dirty needles that cost 33 quid each. Fucking 500 quid worth of scratch records now worth £78. A bag that's so shoddily fucking bashed about that it's worth about £3.79 at Oxfam. So for my, what's that total of that? Well, the needles cost, no, say worth 30 quid. 30 quid plus 79, 109 plus, hello. Hey man, can you help us? Can you help us with some? Aye, not bad. Can you help us with some maths? So it's 79 plus 30 plus. Can you help us with some maths? 79 plus 30 plus £3.37. Aye. 109, right? Okay, plus £3.37. 37. 1, 2. Hang on. Your mic's gone off. £112.37. Right. So okay. Well, I'm up to this point in the story where I'm saying, I'm giving the metaphor of a sound engineer who's got £30,000 worth of equipment. He told the DJ not to touch the master fader on the mixer because he's got £30,000 worth of equipment that could blow up. A DJ's basically got £112.37 worth of investment in the party. Right, I didn't have that, but I had approximately £8,000 to £12,000 worth of investment at that party, right? So the reason you don't touch the master fader is, what did you notice about the master fader? Right. No, that's what I told you. That's what I told you. I told you it was set. I told you that. You believed me. What did you notice about it visually? What? Ah, right. So what was it made of? Aye. Right, now I should be just about finishing the story by then. Wicked. Cool. See ya. Bye. Right, so it was made of metal. What's metal? Technically speaking, scientifically speaking, what is a metal? Shock horror! Oh my god, he didn't do what I just think he did he? Goes the DJ. I'll just put on. Aye. No, and aye. He's just had an electric shock. Aye. Aye. I need to get my microphone back on before I can announce that we need someone to do CPR on them. No, I'm not bothered. I don't care. Right, anyway. No, you didn't. That guy down there did, though. No. Fucking idiot.
Give the kick.
No, no, it's not working, mate. I don't know what's going on. Oh, is it that one? No, it's not that. I literally didn't know what happened. I literally haven't a fucking clue, mate. No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be at all. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. I like the sound of the microphone voice as well. I don't know, maybe it's the mixer. Like literally, you know the knob I told you not to touch, and you didn't touch it, but I think we moved the top hole and it's cracked a bit. So I will have to touch it, but it is actually connected to 240 volts. But I'm fucking tempted. The amount of fucking DJs who turn it up past the fucking volume is fucking sad. Do you know what age we're in now? We're in the fucking what's known as zero age, right? Of star fucking knowledge, because we haven't got control of our planet yet. You know what age we'll be in after World War III if they let off nuclear bombs? Take your time, give us an answer.
Back to the story ages.
Right. Right.
I don't even fucking care anymore. Right, fuck it, I'm shutting off the generator.
Oh, I'm sitting here, please.
Look at it,
Oh,
look at it, the laptop's still going, and it's still recording. Don't have the generator noise. We can hear it tweeting in the background. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, so anyway, okay, so where are we up to in the party? Right, okay, so eventually I fucking cobbled together my rig. Right, right, I'm gonna speed up a bit because I'm tiring this weird time. Right, so eventually I cobbled together a rig. My fucking amplifier's down, but luckily I've got to make this amplifier that'll do 2 ohms. And I overspec it, so I was only doing 4 ohms, so I'm able to double up the speakers. I'm not doing the math marks for you. Fucking do some electronics or physics or fuck off home. Right, basically. Right, basically, so I've got fucking 2 bass pins on each fucking channel of the amp, and it's gone boom, 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 and it's like fucking nice as fuck. Right, like, right, I've sound checked that off my phone. Right, it's working. Good, good, good. Now, I've been delivered the Technics decks, which I could have brought myself. Right, they've got 9 needles, even though last time I was there, I took down a set of fucking Concors. And when I got them back from the rave before, where I left them accidentally, one of the fucking tone arm lifters had been snapped off. How the fuck snaps a tone arm lifter off a fucking Concord needle? Yo, fucking what? How the fuck did you manage that, you fucking prick? Whoever it was. You prick? I'd like to snap one of your fingers off or something. Maybe if I could be arsed, or a toenail, or a fucking tooth, or a fucking girlfriend. I'll take her, impregnate her, give you back when I'm finished. Right? Okay. Aye, finished. You've only been 5 minutes. Sure.
when you take your back to a party,
Aye.
you let off the 5 minutes,
Aye. I meant fucking Simon was kind enough to buy us, right? I had Concords as mine, right? He was kind enough to buy a couple of fucking starting 500s, right? Right, and fucking fitted them on. I had some of them. I didn't need both of them or something, and I had them on the edge of the table where I was doing this rave. And I had a DJ and set up the rig and engineer the rig at the same time as DJing the first set in this fucking tunnel party. And just because I fucking had this stuff on the front of there, so I fucked off with it, like 40 quid's worth of fucking needle and fucking cartridge and that. Oh, thank you, you fucking arsehole, you prick. Right, anyway, how not, right, calm down. Fucking keep calm, doesn't fucking matter. Right, anyway, this is for you. Oh, in fact, put that, rewind that 7 times, mate. When you're doing it, when you find out who it was, take a week off them. Right, okay, so Aye, right, so what do you reckon the occurrence is when I've got any needles for the decks and I've got a decks connected up and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, I need some needles, right? There's 7 sound systems in total, if I remember correctly, which I think I do, out of sight.
Yeah.
How long do you think it took us to get some needles for the decks, and how do you think I got them, and who gave us them, and whatever happened, and what was the offers, and what occurred? Quite quick, you say? Quite quick. How many minutes? Minutes, seconds, hours, days, years, millennia? 7 weeks. Is that cat?
No.
Speed. Alright, cool, thank you.
It was okay.
No, it's good. Well scripted, sir. So anyway, I was wondering about 40 minutes gone, like, how this fucking DJs here, can I, mate, can I fucking have some fucking cartridges to put on the decks so I can play some fucking tunage? Oh, ring hang on, oh yeah, not saying that should be seen. Yeah, I've got some cartridges. Oh, thank you, mate. Can I have a 2-hour set before you? What? What? Refer back to the fucking Trip to Brazil video. I hope that's an impersonation of. I'll show that in a bit maybe. Right. Anyway, I'll not give you away, but his mates are Luna. See? Shay, how's you doing? Bye. Blah 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 blah. But I'm gonna dub plate, mate. You know. I had one a while ago. I had a few stolen. I'm not that bothered, mate. Don't see them anymore. Don't use vinyl much. Bought one the other day though. Guy who fucking got a guy singing Gabriel a while back. Got a limited edition run of 200 one off. Roy Davis Jr. Not bad. Haven't listened to it. Don't plan to. Good collection. That'll be £250 when I sell it. If I do. My daughter sells it. My daughter plays it. So I'm getting paid 4 times that. Because if she's not, I'll be cutting arms and legs off. Maybe. Maybe not. Anyway, right, so the deal is, alright, okay, so eventually, I think fucking Benji 303 found some fucking needles, or fessed up he'd had some. I let him on, or something. I can't remember what order it happened. No, I think Benji 303 went on first, right? Cause fucking Simon said, oh, he's booked to go on your rig. So I'm like, okay, Benji, right, you're booked on. Oh, don't like the mixer. The EQs don't work. I gotta show him, thinking there's internal jumpers. The EQs work perfectly. Just didn't like the fact I didn't have the fucking phase effect, man. Techno General. Yeah, man. Comic Enforcement Agency. Right. Boy Scouts. Jungle Soldier. Need I say more? You's know what I'm on about. Right, I need a rollie. I feel fucking body left. No, Bruce isn't long with it. I'm fucking bored, man. Are you bored? Are you bored? Are you bored yet? Fuck, I turned the heating off. We're using the UV lamp as a heater because we're poor. We can't afford fire. We can't afford fire down here because the fire brigade come and put it out with water. and can't afford and fucking dry the water out to fucking like a fire game, can we? Bastards, 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 going around putting fires out in people's houses, saving lives. What kind of fucking bastards are you? You cunts. You'll never welcome my fucking parties again. I was going to do toasties for posties, but I'll tell you what, firemen, no, no, just no. Anyway, fucking hell, so Benji fucking 303's rocking on the decks and that a bit, you know, as much as you can rock with some fucking 143 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 BPM techno, bang bang, fucking 303, boom, cha, cha, crack, fucking, wicka, 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 yeah. I mean, yeah, that was the bass, I'll give you that, that's an Harry tune. But he isn't rated, did he, Benji? No, sorry. No. So, nah. I can't give you that, can I? I don't own a copy of it. If I did, I'd give you it. Oh, but I will, honestly, mate, I'll buy fucking Jesus of the Acid. It will snap in front of you, if you've not heard of it. You fucking monk. No, sir, I'm being really rude. No, I'm pissed off. No, he's really fucking pissed us off, mate. Let's go to the rest of the extent of the party. Not only has he complained that the fucking £1,200 brand new mixer, if it was brand new, which it wasn't, obviously, right, but, like, basically the only thing wrong with it was a missing fucking nut for the back for the fucking, badly fucked up fucking cable of the fucking Technics jack that does the fucking earth lead. One of them had the fucking pin on, the other one just had fucking string on mainly. Fucking, well, not string, wire. How did they get fucked up so bad? And why did you de-earth them, you fucking stupid fucking junglist, not junglist soldier, idiots? What did you do to those fucking brand new looking white Technics decks? That's what my mate, that you vandalised to try and scam me out of 140 quid, you fucking prick. What the fuck are you playing at, mate? Do you want to take it out in your teeth? Well, do you? I don't want to. It's only 140 quid. Oh, and tell me he still owes us 100 and the pills aren't free just because you've eaten them that crap. You eat one of that crap, don't eat the rest of them. Fucking idiot. 40 quid. Right, so that's 280 quid. I'm still fucking owed. I'd like it fucking soon, you cunt. That infers I've got to send this to, but I don't. I just fucking, you know what I mean? I'll just surprise him with it. I'll take the 7% interest over 43 years, mate. Okay, so 43 times 7. Brucey, bring us back up so we can do some maths, please. 43 times 7. 4 sevens is 28. 3 sevens is fucking 21. So 43 years, 28 is approximately 3 times what it cost originally in 43 years if I leave it, right? Okay, so that £280 becomes 3 times 280, 750 plus 90, £840. Okay, if I leave it 43 years, which I might for a laugh. Another day, I'll only be 90 or 80, so I'll be 80 or 90. If I'll be 80 or 90, I'll be giving the age away if I tell you that, wouldn't I? You're not catch me so easily, sir. Jack Currick, do you know where I was born? That's just like, no, actually no. Most people did, but I wasn't. Interesting. So, like, you know, if you're going to be a freeman of the fucking land, different to get born into a hospital bed. Because the birth you in, the birth you out, don't send your birth certificate, and that leaves you like you got no clout. Very important. So right, okay, so Benji through, rocks a bit of a set, and then he gets all fucking sick, man. The fucking earth leads keep coming off the back, because like I've basically had to pin the fucking earth leads onto the fucking phono wires, onto the outside of phono wires, right? Because I can't get them to attach to the fucking, just the bolts sticking out the back with me, not to attach it on. No one's got any electrical tape. Out of 7 sound systems, nobody's got any electrical tape. I had 14 rolls at one point. Someone obviously collects them, like they collect Technics feet. You know the Technics that end up with 3 feet? Oh yeah, the ones in Earnest. Another thing about them, the feet are glued on them, because I didn't want to lose any of my feet. I glued the fuckers on them. I didn't know about that. I don't remember it, I must have, because they didn't come off. Every other Technics deck I've ever come across, their feet unscrew. Mine don't. Technics 1200s, they hinge brackets, they don't unscrew their feet. Try and unscrew the feet, you'll have a hard fucking job, because you're fighting the fucking super glue connection, and I don't know what's going to give up first, the super glue connection, or the connection between that bolt and the fucking bit of the foot that you're trying to turn that fucking bolt against the fucking super glue connection with, and break that super glue connection with whatever it's glued up into. I haven't a fucking clue what's going to go on first, so I test it out. Oh, that sounds like a really good idea. Yeah, no worries. We'll get you insured by Hadaway and shite, mate. No. Fuck off. Right, so anyway, Benji fucks all on. Oh, fucking hell. Can't keep these needles for a bit, Benji. They're not mine. Probably, he said. I can't remember what he said, but I got to keep the needles a bit. Fucking hell, at last, I can't get me records right. Slightly happier. He's in the way of the pan, I'll just get used to it. Suppose it. It's not a drum bass, it's the fucking pop lock. Oh, fuck, I didn't care. Right, so, fucking Kyle Minogue, the locomotion. People bugging. Ha, what a fucking belter! Fucking, all sorts of fucking crazy, eclectic, would not ever be played at a fucking rave event ever in your fucking lifetime if some fucking mad bastard like me had not turned up and done it. Smiley faces all fucking round. Apart from the people who are too fucking serious. No, fucking honestly, mate. Like, I had fucking, like, a crowd of 30 people on the dance floor, 15 of them dancing, right? I'm just coming up going, you can't play this, man. Everybody hates it. Look, they're hating it. And there's people sitting going up on here going, you know what I mean? Like, really disliking it and that. Like, right, okay, so hang on, 2 seconds. So give a metaphor here, right? I'll sit over here pretending to be one of these people. Right, can you just say it on a camera?
Yeah.
I'm not. Tilt the camera up a bit. You could say it, I could just say it. I'm so unhappy about this Gateshead playing Kylie Minogue on his own sound system, so I'm gonna sit and be really unhappy right here and see what he plays next and see if I like it or dislike it. What's the alternative? You could I was rock over to the side trans guys with that fucking void rig and that, or one of the other fucking 5, or the idiot over the road who later on, I'm looking like, hang on, how close that is? So he set up like the Bencham Hi-Fi equivalent, what we've got today, what we used to rock in the house, approximately the same distance as that fucking I was sat there from my fucking 12k stack, right? So what happened later? What happened later? Any guessers? Guess, and you get a prize. And make it roll if you get it right. Guess what happened? Who? Who couldn't hear his? Well, and? So what happened next? What happened next? What happened next? Come on, imagine it. Come on, scenarios. Come on, Mandy. Right, I'll put some banging tunes on, right, eventually, right. We'll skip back, right. It was basically, right, I played up until the point I got so fucking eclectic, I played fucking Cinderella, the metal band, glam metal, right. At that point, someone clonked the generator off, and I was okay, fucking Harry. So I put the drum bass on, boom, boom, blah, DJ fucking hype, fucking, probably fucking Casino Royale by fucking his mate, all that shit, you know, fucking shit like that. Aaron, can you not play some mellower tunes? These are a bit dark and heavy, aren't they? Yeah, I think like techno, I think like acid techno, I see dark and heavy, yes? No, but I can't remember exactly what he said. Oh no, this is the fucking funniest bit, man. This is the funniest bit. Simon, I counted 4 times, come up and asked us something like, what do you think you asked us? What did I tell you about the spaghetti? Right, not my wires are fucking organised in little coils with probably fucking electrical tape around them, right? Theirs was a mess. The pile of amps was a mess, the pile of speakers was a mess. How do you expect put it together? No, not just the wires. Will you, Aaron? Right, no, you're not on camera. You're not being on camera. Like that, I'm sure. Aaron. What? Aaron. What, man? What, man? Like, what do you want, man? Aaron, can you help us put our rig together? What, monitor it? Yeah, it's our job. I know, go do it, on your own. What he really meant was he couldn't do it at all. Not on his own. Like, he wanted me to do all of it. 4 fucking times, mate. Welcome to bass traffic, right? And when you ask us 4 times to do something, and every time I've told you no, now it's going to happen the 5th time you ask us. Ask DF, right? Right? This guy, I'll fucking show you later, anyway, DF, whose granddad ran a gym, and his fucking dad ran a gym, and he fucking learned to box at 5. Ask DF what happens when you get that 5 times of asking us, because he got a 4. I was like being prodded a bit harder each time in the stomach, really uncomfortably but mentally, and I shouted quite loud, yeah, will you just fuck off, you don't be fucking head in, I'm not putting your fucking rig together. Go the fuck away. Piss off, you cunt. Or words to that effect. Maybe he's not calling him a cunt, but a lot of fucks, a lot of no's, a lot of, I'm not doing your shit. It's your fucking job. Fuck off. See, now his pal said, this is the best bit of the entire broadcast, okay? So you might want to go away, have a little toilet break. I'll come back in about a minute after I smoke this road. Give you time to have a break if you need to. Make sure you're back in time for the good bit. So, right, anyway, do you want to guess what his mate said was? Bearing in mind that his mate's totally straight and heterosexual, apparently. He said, wait for it, I'm supposed to go. No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Tiny boost, this would not happen to you, because like, you look a lot harder than me. I just look like a hippie fucking scum who fucking should be pushed about and bullied and trapped like fucking small town boy or some shit. You know? Pushed around and kicked around, always a lonely boy. You were the one that they talk about around town as they put you down. And as hard as they would try to make you cry. Whatever. What? No, he didn't ask. He made a statement. He said, see if you can spot something with this. I'll give you till the end. Right. I was gonna smoke the end of the rollie. I'm gonna give her the answer at the end of the rollie. Right. You can't talk to Simon like that. See what I mean? That is the best bit. I have repeated that to it must be 28 people at least this story. Or that could have been. Right. But what do you spot about that? Give you a clue. Time travel. It's not time travel, but it's often confused in time travel as the only version of this thing. I'm still smoking a rollie, so you've got about, I don't know. Do you know? Mandy? Come on, Mandy. How are? Begins with a P, ends with X.
Paradox.
Aye. It's a verbal paradox. You can't wear that hat. You can't wear that hair. You can't sit down. Yeah, man. Are you fucking deaf? Are you fucking deaf? That's not what I said. Right. And I didn't know what I said. But I probably should have said. Or maybe I did. Say, yeah, mate. Stop spouting your verbal paradoxes at us. Because, like, you're making as much sense as fucking. And if I had said that, I would have possibly just left it at that. Because he'd be waiting, hanging for the answer, going, as much sense as what? As much sense as what? What? Like, fucking Luna sees me, it says what, the rain with what? All the time. Well, when I met him. Yeah, he's probably a little bit better rap now. Practice now, a couple times. But anyway, yeah, so he spat his verbal paradox. You can't talk to Simon like that. I just fucking did, man. You just watched us. Showing all 37 of the other people who were paying attention. As well, me screaming and he's, yeah, fuck off, you're doing me head in. I'm not putting you right together. I just spent 4 hours putting mine together. All on me fucking own with no help from any of you. Where you sniff balloons, smoke joints, 8 pills and didn't make any. Johnson is joint. Fucking hell, man. Last time I fucking smoked a joint off you, I woke up with a sore arse and fucking. No. I didn't want to smoke your joint, mate. That's vaguely another story. I may or may not be true. Maybe true, maybe not true. I might cut that, I might not. I might not care. I shouldn't have said that, but I do not care. It's recorded. It's said. It's out now. If it ever gets into open, it's on a private playlist. The only person that's got it is Tiny Boost. Initially. When he says it's okay, I'll pass it on to Ramsar Lathcott. When he says it's okay, he can pass it on to whoever he fucking wants. I don't fucking care. I'm not fucking bothered, mate. Sue me. Or shoot me. Or fucking do nothing. Or you fucking arse which it is, mate. Anyway, so after the verbal paradox experience, I started just getting the funk up with the drum bass and that, right? It's how to turn it down. Oh yeah, this is the other thing I do big. Aaron, can you turn down the rig? You're drowning out the techno guy over there with these two little pathetic fucking speakers about like that big against your rig that's like big and tall, John, beefy or not. Was he not like able to see me putting up these big fucking stacks of speakers like a bit high in my head when I fucking put them up? Oh no, you didn't notice. Honest, you didn't notice. It was like dark and that, and there was a good fucking 16 foot or 18 foot or maybe even 24 foot away, mate. You just couldn't see the fact that like these big speakers were actually eventually gonna get turned on. So like when playing on the train tracks, right? The map says don't play on the train tracks, right? And you hear that vibration. First you feel the vibration, then you hear the vibration, then you hear a train coming, then you see a light, then you see it coming towards you. At what point do you get off the track, mate? I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. That's what I just fucking know. You know what I mean? I didn't fucking put fucking two pathetic speakers about fucking 24 foot from a fucking big beefy fucking bass traffic sound system, which Jake Arnold quite rightly said is one of the best three-party systems in that fucking country, and I respect his fucking word. And if you disrespect him, maybe you'll fucking join him. Maybe not. I'm not angry all the time, but I'm just a bit fucking annoyed that we are disrespected by certain members of the faculty of non-educational establishments. Which is why I decided to start my own educational establishment at the Unseen University of Gateshead. As mentioned before, if you would like to fucking partake in a course here, please deposit £18,000 into the PayPal account, comicenforcement@gmail.com. Spelled with a K, not a C. But someone bootlegger would spell it with a C. Karmic. I might do it myself. Karmic enforcement with a C. Right, see if anyone's stupid enough to put it in. Just not tell them how man, you know how to spell karmic enforcement, don't you? Put it with a C. See, that's an econ, right? I'll just keep that. Hello, Mr. T-shirt. Mr. T-shirt. You know, he know, yes, you don't know if you're not. If you're not, you're not, then fucking know. If you're doing that, then fuck off and that, brother. Fuck off like that and fuck off like fucking. Like number 28, man. You want me bumping? You're not having it. It's not allowed. Ha ha ha. And I got bored. Not allowed number 28. I'm sure I'll sneak in one day and probably just not drink anything. Maybe not a crack pipe in there for a special occasion because I don't smoke it, but why not? He said about now, actually, it's probably 24 minutes or 42. So that's a good estimate. Do you not reckon? It's one of them ones for backwards similar. 42 minutes or 24? Somewhere in between. I reckon I'm pretty much guaranteed it's 7:03. Between 24 minutes, it'll be 37, 27. 42, it'll be 45. 27 and 45 past. Reckon you'll be here. Probably. I do. Right, so boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, 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 boom, 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 bam, 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 boom, boom, bam, 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 boom, boom, bam, 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 boom, boom. Just get more. Oh, wicked, wicked, wicked. Fucking joking us, aren't you? Cops, stop the fucking party. Cops, rock up, rock up, rock up, rock up. Here's fucking DJ Ed, stood here, right? There's the fucking decks there. Plop where the chair is, right? That's the decks, right? So cops are here. Fucking no. Man here. Cops here. Right, well, right, look here. So I'm fucking here. Spin. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Right. He says to me, who's in charge? Well, anarchists, nobody's in charge. Point one, legal status, defined. Impressive that, like, isn't it? With one short legal status, we defined a more than a one thing, possibly. Right? Tell him, I'm going to speak to you because I can't be asked to fucking look that way, but I'm looking that way at him. Or, yo, giving me a cease and desist order under section 63 of the Criminal Justice and Public Order Act 1994, yes or no? Didn't take that long for a response, right? The response was roughly along the lines, I'm going to sit down for this bit, because it was like, he was quite relaxed. Like, sure. Right, so, right, okay, I'm just taking a break. This all shot in a very short space of time, but I need a break, because I'm fucking tired. This has been a hard fucking slog, this lecture. The preparation time for this lecture, you would not fucking even believe how many parallel universes we had to traverse to get out here. It's not been 3 years, mate. It's been more like 48,000. You can't see my head, so I'm going to have to come back round. So, what was his reply, basically? Can you repeat what his reply was, roughly? To the word? He wasn't sure. I will take that as a no. So that's them fucking dealt with, right? A bush, fuck off. Not talking anymore. Right. How are yow? How are yow? Right. Okay, so imagine, right, I'm going to use this metaphor, right? Right. Okay. I'm trying to think how to work this metaphor, right? Hang on. Okay, so hang on. Right, metaphorically speaking, the guy rocks up, right, and goes, hello, I am the owner of Lily Allen, and I heard you play Lily Allen. I own Lily Allen, not you. You know, play Lily Allen. Right, do you understand the metaphor?
Yeah.
Right, explain it if you can for the audience. I'll explain it if you get it wrong. Don't mind. There's no right or wrong answers, just give us an answer. Well, there is right or wrong answers, but it doesn't matter. So explain it if you get it wrong. No. Metaphor, that's the metaphor. Explain the non-metaphor, what I mean. National Trust land. National Trust T-shirt. Explain. Right, no. You can't. I'm too confused to you, right? Right, it is a public space, right? That you're right. No, you just explain to me what you know about National Trust and what. See if you know what I knew at that point, right? Without me telling you, because I haven't told this story to you.
Public land funded by donation of
Right.
the public.
Right. Right. Okay.
So
Any additions or what? Right. Okay.
By
Bylaws.
yeah.
Right. If you agree to use their land, you agree to abide by that bylaws. Vaguely, I'm not too far from the truth, basically, right? One of the bylaws stated that it was wild animals, and I thought, well, I'm not fucking domesticated, mate. Are you domesticated? I'm not some domesticated cat who's had his balls chopped off, right? I never fucking will be, right? So I'm not some domesticated animal to be carted around, told what to fucking do, when to turn it down, when to turn it up, and what fucking volume is the natural volume of my music, or the fucking amplified volume of my music, right? Okay? So I basically looked at him. He said words to the effect of, I'm the landowner. I was like, almost fucking wet myself with laughter if it wasn't so fucking pathetic what he was trying to pull. And so fucking duplicitous. The fucking people who own the National Trust land are the people of England, mate. Exacta fucking Monday. Aye. 100%. Right? National Trust just manage the land on behalf of the people of England who fucking collectively own every fucking bit of it. And have as much fucking right to it as every other fucker on the fucking land of England who got a fucking land of England fucking birthday certificate fucking bit of paper at fucking home or fucking abroad, or a fucking passport off the Queen, which is interesting because if you read the passport properly and you go somewhere and someone stops you on your way, they're not entitled to, because your passport says they must let you play, go past. Here's my passport, get the fuck out my way, or I will sue your fucking girlfriend's fucking granddaughter's ass. Because that's how long it'll take you to pay, right? Because you will have them, because it'll take that many fucking generations to build up the amount of money you'll be paying to me in compensation for stopping me. Right, no, basically, if you haven't, it's around, basically, the gist is, right, that this fucking guy who's managing the land, right, he's got a job for National Trust, comes down, I own the land. You don't own the land, mate. You fucking just work for National Trust. You're talking utter codswallop, right? What's your fucking paperwork about? Yeah, I'm not touching your fucking paperwork, right? Look at that. Look what I'm doing there. On the screen, you can see a packet of skins, right? You can just see half of something, right? If I grabbed that out of his hand, I had ganja in, the police were there. The police looked round as I've got it. What have I done? I've just been caught with a fucking joint, right? Metaphorically speaking, right, I've been served with paperwork. I'm deemed to have accepted the paperwork. I'm not touching your fucking paperwork with me hands. I'll cast my eyes over it. If I agree with it, I might agree with it. If I disagree with it, I might disagree with it. Cast my eyes over it, I disagree with your paperwork. It's absolutely irrelevant. Go away. So I went to the eclectic box, and luckily there was the police. So I played, I can't remember which one I played first, but I definitely played 5 songs by the police. Roxanne was one of them. Walking on the Moon was another one. Fucking Can't Stand Losing You, I think was the one I fucking started with. Possibly, I can't remember. Right? But when you fucking play the police to the police at a party, at a rave, in the morning, A, it's not repetitive beats. B, the laugh. C, totally change the mood. D, it gets a lot darker than going bang, bang, bang with some gabba, trying to fucking have a war with them. They're the ones that carry shields and fucking batons and can call in the Dutch army at the drop of Boris Johnson's trousers. Don't fuck with the biggest gang in the country. If you can get away with not fucking with them, don't fuck with them. They'll rape your arse off and claim you did it yourself. Probably, maybe, possibly, maybes. I don't even know. Anyway, we're not gonna get into all cops are bastards saying it doesn't exist anymore. We're not saying that anymore. It's ATAC, ATAC, ATAC. All Tories are cunts. Right? You don't say a cab anymore, because not all cops are bastards anymore. There are a new breed who are less than bastards. They are becoming human, and they're even persuading some of the old cop bastard cunt bastard cunts to be a little bit human. So they're not all bastards, but all Tories are cunts. Right? Agreed? Raise hands if you agree. Well, yes. So, even though there was only 2 hands raised, we all agree. We all agree. We all agree that that is true, basically. What was said there is true by everybody. Everybody who spoke there was completely true. You laughed, she made a statement, I made a statement. Both statements were true, and you laughed in agreement. You did. You said something about cunts being useful. In my opinion, they're useful for firewood, but it takes that fucking long to dry the bastards out. Honest, man, how long's he been hanging up there, man? I don't know, 6 hours? I'm fucking shivering here, man. Put Bruce's jacket on. No, man, it's Bruce's jacket. I'm not allowed to wear Bruce's jacket anymore. I've took it off for a reason. What reason is that? What's so I could show you the fucking Lily Allen t-shirt, man, you fucking div. You stupid. I own Lily Allen, man. I own Lily Allen. I invented Lily Allen. I own her, so I can do what I want with her. Not when I, like, get around the bedroom and that. Well, I sort of, like, I've had by writing some songs for her. Basically, what, so, I don't know. Fuck it. I'm not going to force her into it. It's fucking forcible marriage, man. Ring me on. Fuck off. Beat. Change subject. Stop that. Drop that fucking beat. Boom! In goes fucking the police. In goes the police. In goes the police. In goes the police. Right. I've got 30 people on my dance floor. Approximately similar size to the bandstand. 30 people. Right. Half of them are boogieing. Half of them just standing going, I don't know what to think about this. Loads of people are milling around. 5 or 6 other regs drop their asses and leave the site within 20 minutes. Quick pack up time, that like. There's no quick and pack up. I wonder if they could have helped us, like, pack my stuff into, like, working order to get going a bit quicker than 4 hours, and I could have done a bit of it better set. Now he's, or even put another DJ on. That one.
You say it 3 times. You know what happens when you say it 3 times?
Oh shit, you joking? Oh no.
You say it 3 times.
Nah, I reckon nothing that way, mate. They wouldn't have come that. They would have went down that way if we come to us. Anyway, right. So anyway, basically, so I played fucking 5 tracks or something by the fucking police. I'm like, oh, mint, the fucking sun's out, man. It's like 8:05 in the morning, right? Or something like that, right? It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, right? Fucking sun's starting to beam through the trees. I'm like, I'm gonna take my top off and that. I'm wearing this fucking skirt made out of a blanket which looks like a tiger fucking pattern and that. Right? Fucking luckily Simon Everson fucking live streamed about 15 seconds of us at the party, right? Because later on, this is very important, I'll explain that a bit. Right? Fucking, I'm only halfway through the party story because there's bits after that happen after as well, but I'll try and speed up. Right? Okay, so basically, fucking, I'm like, right, I'm going to play Good Day Sunshine by the Beatles. I've got this blue vinyl 1963 or 68 fucking blue vinyl, no, 68 compilation, right, of albums where it's blue vinyl and it's got fucking Good Day Sunshine on it. I'm like, a fucking sunshine. What more can I do? I'll play Good Day Sunshine. I'm holding up in the air. How one says, yay. Some of the people are going, yay, way. Some people are going, no, woo. Right, right, it's not always about the vocal minority or the silent majority, is it? Or is it not? Or is it not? Who's more vocal? The people say nothing because they don't want to disturb their own fucking karma by some negative fucking prick going, boo, boo, put the bang, bang, button, bang, 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 bang. I don't understand this, it goes bang, bang, bang. Fuck off, man. Guns go bang. You understand them? You get pointed at your head, you run away very fast, or you're dead. Not saying I'm going to do that to anyone, I'm just saying that's like the simplicity of it. That's how simple techno music is to me. The Beatles is very complicated. It's very fucking well engineered. It's very well sung. It's very well written. And you were fucking not alive when it was made, you prick, so don't fucking judge it. Maybe I was alive when the Beatles fucking had that stuff. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe I was. Maybe I wasn't. How old am I? Oh, you don't know. Jack, that one's for you. Maybe. What? What's for you? Not the fucking money you try to get off us in court. Didn't have a date of birth on you, stupid cunt, man. How are you gonna fucking enforce that? They can do call it kank police. As Susie calls them sometimes. I've got a band called Kank Police. I keep stealing names off Susie Sue. She comes up with belters, man. Kank Police, so I just like SoundCloud, Kank Police, fucking picture of big bumblebee, like that. Kank Police, fucking Mr. Hathaway. I wrote this song called Mr. Hathaway about this guy who's got a speaker, right? Wants to give it away, so he gives it away to this guy to rock out on the corner, because he's selling crack on the street corner, right? So he goes and rocks out his speaker and he sells speed and he gives away acid for free, right? So he literally reprograms people's brains by playing these positive vibes through the speaker, selling speed for like a tenth of the price of the fucking crack, right? And then fucking giving out the acid. It turns out the kid's fucking son's been killed, right? But it's fucking even more complicated than that. Do you want to look it up? I can't even remember how complicated it is. Basically, his son with his fucking wife, right, has been killed, but her firstborn children were twins. She gave them away because she was so young when she got pregnant, right? Okay, right? And basically, it turns out at the end, when this guy keeps mentioning Dr. Dre, the kid who's in the car, but what about Dr. Dre? Don't forget about Dr. Dre. It's like, I'm not about Dr. Dre. I'm not interested in that, right? And it turns out he's not got beef exactly, but he's sort of got beef because the fucking twins' father was Dr. Dre. But it turns out the kid, unbeknownst to him, is related to the fucking kid who's dead or something. I can't remember. It's fucking convoluted as fuck. And it's really fucking twisty head, fucking like flip the script, like you know, like how there's a twist in the tail on a film. You're like, what? It's like that, but like to fit it into words, it like twists the tail in the space of fucking like words, 16-point words that big, right? In the space of that on 16 point, it twists the tail. It twists the tail like that, right? That's one of the songs by the Kank Police, Mr. Hathaway, I think. Unless it's under DJ 8, which is irrelevant anyway. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, man. Nice one. Happy morning. We're just doing a lecture for the Unseen University of Gateshead. I'm recording it on video. I'm doing a lecture for me two students at the Unseen University of Gateshead. It's like a university I invented because there wasn't a university in Gateshead, so I just. We've finished down now, like. Probably. Yeah, man. 6 weeks, so we'll be back 6 weeks' time on a Saturday. 6 weeks' time, aye. Come down, bring lots of pals. It'll be very good fun. Come say hello if you want, like. By the way, I'm filming on video, so if you don't want to be on the video, stay like round this side. Don't come like sort of here, because I'm doing a podcast. Right, how's it going?
To come for you,
Aye.
it's
So,
important, you know.
you alright, man? How's it going? You alright? Sweet man, not bad. I'm telling you some stories. I'm telling about a rave I did, right? What I call the hostile takeover of fucking what I call National Trust, because we did a rave, right? We considered after we kind of like taken over National Trust in some way, because I worked out after that National Trust, we're allowed to do parties on their land. It's owned by the people of England. So if we want to do a rave on National Trust land, we own that fucking land. All they're doing is managing it. Oh no, do that. I'm like, well, hang on. but you're allowed to do what you're doing on it, and I'm not allowed to do what I want to do on it. So how does that work? How does that work exactly? Would you like to discuss this in court, or do you like me to just rock up and do a party, and you give us a £20 fine for fucking playing amplified music? Because it's only £20, the fine for amplified music. Your friend looked it up, 20 quid. If you get on National Trust land, you're playing amplified music, right? It doesn't mean like it could be a speaker that big, or it could be a fucking rig with 6 of them on the top and 6 bass bins underneath, which is what I had approximately when I did this party, right? And basically, I'm just kind of getting the end of the story. I'm going to wind it up now. I might even just wind it off, but you are? No, we did a party like Sunday night, but in 6 weeks we're doing another one, so it'll come down then. Basically, I mean, if you want to get me number or like Facebook and stuff and that, fucking, I'll give you some details and that. Aye, all right, aye, cool, aye.
There's some music now.
We'll put something on. Tell you what, we're gonna wind up this podcast. Basically, the gist of it is, fucking that. Right, hold on. Right, hold on. Right, basically, we'll pause that there and just do, like, fuck that. If you want to hear the rest, tune in later. That's the end of me podcast. I'm just recording, so I'm going to stop this, and then that's recording.